Welcome back again. On the fourth step, this is a combination of step 2 and 3. Let's say, for example, you'd like to access both services from the same interface. Let's say, for example, you are running a wireless network and you do not want to separate both, or you do not have separate infrastructure to run both Pppoe or Pppoe on its own and Hotspot on its own. Or let's say, for example, you are running a fiber optical network, maybe a passive optical network or an active one. Now you want to create both services on the same LAN port. For that, we have a script. Go back to our downloads on the same folder. There is a script called combined. Copy it, select all, then copy and minimize. Back to system, scripts, add a new one, do not require permissions, then paste the whole script. Now this script contains both hotspot and Pppoe. Then click apply, then run. On our Mikrotik, a Pppoe bridge has been created. If you can check as if a Pppoe server has been, no, we have created a Pppoe and hotspot bridge. Back to Pppoe servers, you see we have a server called Pppoe and hotspot. On the hotspot, we have a server on Pppoe and hotspot 2. The hotspot is still running on the same interface. Since Pppoe is a tunnel, there will be no conflict. On the Pppoe servers, there is a Pppoe service running on the Pppoe and hotspot bridge. Then let's say I want to run the now both services on port 4, for example. Let's say port 4 goes to a switch or goes to a OLT, or it is going to a 5 gigahertz access point. Now I will map Ethernet 4 to the Pppoe and hotspot bridge. So if I plug anything on Ethernet 4, I should be able to get the Pppoe and the hotspot service. Back on the Winbox, I've been disconnected. I'll try to reconnect in a few. Yeah, now I am on port 4. I already have the hotspot. The hotspot is automatic. Let me connect to the Mikrotik so that we can see what's going on. Interfaces port 4. Now I'm connected on port 4. For the hotspot, let me try signing in with my hotspot voucher. There it is. back online. On the PPP, on the IP hotspot active, you can see now I have one user that is online, courtesy of the hotspot. I have limited the speed to around 5 Mbps. Yes, you can see it is maxing the queue. Now let's test the Pppoe. Back on my Pppoe adapter, create new connection, set up a new connection anyway. Test 1 2 3, tab, test 1 2 3. Connect. Give it a few minutes, it has connected. Back on our dashboard, users POE. My test 1 2 3 user is online for 18 seconds. Then let me check on the PP active connections. Yeah, the user is online. So the summary is we have created one bridge that is able to issue both hotspot and PPOE. So if I plug anything on the Ethernet 4 that I have mapped, let's say I also want to use Ethernet 3, I can also map it on the PPOE and hotspot, and I can also map the Ethernet 2. Even I can use the wireless interface, but on this wireless interface I'll only be able to get the hotspot. But now I have mapped my ports accordingly. Now at least if I have one device, I can map it, I can plug it on Ethernet 4. If I have another OLT or an optical line terminal, I can use the Ethernet 3. If I have another layer 3 device, I have another layer 2 device, sorry, I can plug it on Ethernet 2 and still get both hotspot and PoE. So finally, this step 4 has summarized or has combined steps 2 and 3. So if you wish to run both, to download, copy the combined script, then run it on scripts, create a new script, then paste it on the source. Finally, we do not need these scripts. You can delete them since they you can only use them once, or you can only run them once. So that's the end of step 4. We look forward to other steps.